Hey, it's Laura back with another short therapeutic story. Today is a story about a group of frogs, and it's a really well-known story, so I'm sure you'll know it, but it's a great reminder for us, especially as we go into the week. And, there's a lot going on in the world, and I just think at the moment, this is a really positive message for us to keep on spreading. So the story goes a little bit like this. There was a group of frogs hopping along, and when all of a sudden, two of the frogs fell into a deep pit. The other frogs looked down and said, "Oh no, it's impossible. You just will never get out. Don't even bother." So they were yelling, "Don't bother, just accept your fate. You're going to die." Anyway, so the one frog jumps and he jumps and he jumps and he jumps, and ultimately he fell down and he died. And so the frogs looked down and said to the other frog that remained, "Just stop, just don't do it, just stay and accept your fate of falling into this hole." And the frog kept going and going and going, and eventually he tried really hard and he jumped out. And the other frogs were amazed. They said, "Didn't you hear us yelling?" And he said, "Yes, thank you, my friends. Thank you for your encouragement. It was your encouragement and your support that helped me get out of this pit. I kept on going." And the frogs looked at one another, and one said, "Oh, this frog is deaf. He didn't hear us, so he thought that we were cheering him on instead of telling him to stop." Now, the moral of this story is that your words matter. Whether you choose to be an encourager or a critic matters to the impact that you have on someone else's life. A lot of people go around saying, "Oh, I don't care what other people think of me," or I don't listen to others, which is fantastic. But there's many other people who are very sensitive to the criticism and the words of others. And so it doesn't take much to be an encourager versus a critic. The world is full of critics, and it's easy to be a critic. And there's a really great saying that you shouldn't listen to those who are criticizing you if they haven't achieved what you're setting out to achieve, because they don't actually know. And so I encourage you for this week, going as we go forward, to find a way to encourage someone every day. Even encourage yourself. The way we talk to ourselves matters. So find someone to encourage and criticize less, and see how that impacts you and impacts others this week. Have a great week.